guys! So we're trying a new video
We're doing
this
something
week.
different.
Yes, we're not going to do a movie review. Instead, we are going to bring two of our favorite fandoms together, Disney and Harry Potter, and we're going to sort some Disney princesses into Hogwarts houses.
Yeah, so we actually brought in one of our Disney experts, and she's going to join us on this video today. And today we have with us Lindsey!
Yes, this is Lindsey, not Lindsay.
It's important.
It's a very important distinction.
Only to Starbucks.
Especially at Starbucks.
Okay.
Alright, so basically the way this video is going to work is that we've each made a list of all the Disney princesses.
We've checked it twice.
They're in order.
Yes.
In order of, obviously, their release. And we've decided we've each independently sorted them into Hogwarts houses. We haven't told each other which house we put which character.
We're gonna argue.
And so we're gonna try to all come to an agreement based
I just
on
want
what
it
character.
to be peaceful.
It'll be a healthy, fun debate.
I know.
Right, so we want to start with our first princess, which is Snow White.
Yes, Snow White. Okay.
Do we want to say it? Do we want to say it once? All what house that we put?
Oh god, that might get really tough.
I think it would be fun.
Okay.
Snow White. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hufflepuff.
Good job, everybody. All right, let's wrap this up. We can go home.
We can go. Bye. See ya. We don't even need to do anymore. Bye.
I feel like that's fair.
Yeah.
I also said things, but I was like unafraid of the old woman giving her strange fruit and not afraid to make herself comfortable in a stranger's house.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is kind of like, oh, they'll be nice to me. I'll just come in here.
I'm just gonna make my way
So
through.
Hufflepuff.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why I was like, sure.
Yeah. We're gonna do Cinderella.
Cinderella.
I'm gonna check. Okay.
All right, ready? 1, 2, 3.
Hufflepuff. Oh dear.
Different places.
You said Hufflepuff?
I said Hufflepuff. I have to make a disclaimer. I'm not as familiar with the Hogwarts houses as these two. I'm here for the Disney part. But I said Hufflepuff because I focused on her patience aspect and how she has to always put up with her family. Yeah. And then like waiting for the prince with the shoe.
I can see that.
You know.
To be fair,
you swayed me. I'm thinking Hufflepuff. I feel like you got it right. Yeah. I like the patience and like the waiting and like I can see that, and she is kind, you know, with the animals and all that
really
stuff.
kind. Yeah, she sings with birds. Like
that's pretty Hufflepuffy.
That's Aurora, Princess
This was
Sleeping
the
Beauty.
one I had the hardest time.
Same, because she's in one scene.
Okay, so
all right, ready?
Ready? 1, 2, 3.
Slytherin. Yeah.
Why
what?
Slytherin.
Because I don't understand these houses.
Okay, but can I say why I thought she was Hufflepuff?
You
Because
can
it's
go
literally
first.
for one reason.
Why?
Because she's a particularly good finder.
What did she find?
They literally destroyed every single spindle
True.
in the entire.
She's not
She
wrong.
found it.
And she
She's
found the
not
one
wrong.
that was left.
She's
She's a
not wrong.
particularly good finder.
All right.
Not wrong.
I'm
Like,
I mean,
that was the only
why did you
reason.
write Slytherin? You have a whole thing of notes.
Why is she? Wait, yeah, I want to know.
Please tell us.
She said, from what we see of her, she wants to marry who she wants to and not go back home to marry someone else she did not fall in love with in the woods, even though it ends up being him anyway. But I didn't know.
That's true. She's more of a Hufflepuff because she's like dancing in the woods with the fairies and the stuff, and that's just not very Slytherin to me. I just don't see it.
I'm gonna go to Lindsay's hair namesake.
My fashion icon.
Ariel.
Ariel. Ready?
Yeah. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Gryffindor.
Okay,
That was
yeah.
easy.
Literally, all she wants to do is go out and do stuff
And explore.
and explore
And
and be
adventurous.
adventurous.
The first scene we even see her in, she's ditched the thing her father told her she's supposed to do, to go into like this wrecked ship where there's a shark, and
she's just like, yeah.
She's like, alright, this is fine.
Bell.
Belle.
Alright, ready?
1, 2, 3.
Ravenclaw.
Oh, she's a Ravenclaw. I'll fight you
Ravenclaw.
guys.
I mean, no, okay, so this is the thing with Belle, is, like, the obvious choice is that she's a Ravenclaw, because she's so,
the obvious
like,
one.
nerdy, but I see her as a Hermione Granger, not because she's played by Emma Watson now.
I was like, wait, why did you pause?
I was like, wait. But it's not because she's played by Hermione Granger, but, like, she, like, I feel like that was inspired casting. Like, that's why I see her as a Gryffindor. I already thought that before they casted her that. but like.
I could see, because, like, I see where you're coming from with the Gryffindor thing, because she's like, I want adventure, and I want to, like, go do something.
I want adventure in the great wide somewhere!
But
I base it solely on that one line.
Also, like, her whole thing, the reason that she's different from everyone else is because she's smart.
She's very individualistic,
She's very individual.
Yeah.
So, like,
and she's smart, and she's able to kind of, like, outsmart the Beast a little bit.
But that's why I put Gryffindor, though, because that's the other thing, is she's not afraid to be like,
yeah,
you're wrong.
Yeah.
So like I feel like that's why I'm like the obvious answer.
She's also like, I'm gonna go into the West Wing, even though you guys told me not to go into the
Yeah,
West Wing.
she's like, you know what? I'm doing it, and that's very Gryffindor. So that's why I was like, it's not the obvious
I can see her
choice,
either, but I still feel like,
I
feel like her more as a Ravenclaw.
Yeah,
Gryffindor.
Like the core.
She's a Ravenclaw. I like to think of her
Gryffindor.
We're going with Ravenclaw.
Ravenclaw.
Okay, this one I also had a lot of trouble
with.
Jasmine.
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, ready?
1, 2, 3.
Slytherin. We all ended up in the same place anyway.
So cunning. Like, she manipulates
She
stuff.
knows how to use the things around her to get what she wants.
So it's like very like self-interested in that, like, her dad's like, you need to follow this law and marry this person that I want you to, or that the kingdom wants you to, for the sake of everyone. And she's like, well, I don't want to do that.
That's
I'm
not
gonna
for
do
me.
this
That
thing.
we know.
Yeah.
The trickery aspect, how she tricks Jafar, and she's like, I'm gonna do this and trick him so I can get what I want.
Yeah.
Okay,
Pocahontas.
1,
I had a hard time with this.
2, 3.
Hufflepuff.
See, I think she's a Ravenclaw.
Well, it's the whole nature animal aspect.
I thought about that,
like,
but also I think
thought the stranger thing. She's not afraid of them, and she wants to teach both sides.
Yeah,
But that's why I think she's Ravenclaw, because she's very interested in these new people, and she wants to learn from them, and she's not like afraid of them or like immediately like, who are these people? And then also she's like teaching, you know, John or whatever his name is. What's his name?
John
Smith.
John
Yeah,
Smith.
I want to say John Snow. I'm like, that's not his name.
Snow.
But she's teaching him. She's like
John
Colors
Smith.
of the Wind, I feel like, is like very Ravenclaw. It's like,
okay, yeah.
I'm teaching you about this, and like I'm trying to let you see, like educate you, see this way, like this is like why this is logical, and this is like something you should look at. So that's why I see her as Ravenclaw.
I can kind of see it.
Because like she is loyal and kind, but
she's
feel like
patient. Which
I
is
don't know,
like
I feel
a
like she's
huge
very
thing of,
individual.
like, she is very individual, but she's like very patient, and it's like, I don't know. I always see her as a Hufflepuff.
Yeah, I do too.
But, like,
all right, I'll give it to you, but I still think she's Ravenclaw.
Move on. 1, 2, 3.
Gryffindor.
Like, she's brave and shit, but everything she does is like
For honor. For honor?
But if she goes to the war pretending to be a man.
That's so
Yeah.
brave, she can get executed. She sees a giant army of Huns running down a mountain at her, and she runs at them.
Legitimately.
Yeah.
She's
Okay.
definitely Gryffindor.
She's
But
Gryffindor.
I'm interested
But it's
to hear
like
why
it's
you
the
put her
way she
Ravenclaw.
goes about it all.
Yeah,
It's
she's
very
smart, yeah.
individual. Like she knows that she can get executed, but it's like it's more about if I was a guy, I'd be allowed to do this, and it's more fighting the status quo to that side of her personality, and that was more Ravenclaw than Gryffindor.
I still think she's a Gryffindor.
Yeah. Sorry.
It makes sense. I agree with your reasoning.
So
Tiana.
what's next? Tiana. Okay.
Okay.
Ready?
Okay.
2,
1, 2,
3.
Hufflepuff.
Slytherin.
Hufflepuff.
Yo.
I think that, like, I see you, I know you're gonna say because she's ambitious and she wants to open the store, right?
Well, like, I actually
The
went back and
restaurant.
forth between...
Right, sorry.
I went back and forth between Hufflepuff and Slytherin. I ignored some of her things to make her Slytherin. Because, like...
That's cheating.
I want Slytherins to get love!
You need to take in the
Well,
whole
no, 'cause,
princess.
like, I try and look at non-obvious.
Yeah.
What did you see to make her Slytherin? This is where I'm
The
curious.
ambition, right?
The ambition and all about herself getting turned back into a human.
The reason that I put Hufflepuff instead of Slytherin is because both of her songs that she sings about her ambition is like, if you do hard work and you do, like, it's like the dedication,
Like that's,
hard
like
work.
I saw that and I was like,
No,
I see why it's Hufflepuff, but it's also like, some of the times it seemed too about her.
Yeah.
Which is something that's very Slytherin.
Leatherpuff.
No, she's just going
Tiana
into
is a Hufflepuff.
Yeah, Tiana's a Hufflepuff.
This is why I'm the Disney expert and not the Harry Potter one.
Next one, Rapunzel. Alright, ready?
Okay.
1, 2, 3,
Gryffindor.
Ravenclaw. That's what I put.
Like, okay, she's really adventurous. I'll give you that.
In my defense, I wrote Gryffindor and Ravenclaw, but didn't
There we
see
go.
the and Ravenclaw when I wrote it down.
Yeah, no, because, like, I see where she's adventurous.
This is my reasoning. Ready?
Yes.
Brave and protective, but creative with how she uses her hair.
That's so accurate.
Great.
Also the fact that, like, she has, like, all the different... She's, like, locked in this tower, and, like, she spends her time, like, reading books and learning new things, and, like, she also...
The artistry.
Her whole thing, like, yeah, she wants to, like, go out and have an adventure, but she, like, wants to learn what the lights are, and I feel
she
like
wants to learn more about the world. That's her entire thing, is she just wants to explore and find new things.
When will my life begin?
Yeah. So, like, I can see the Gryffindor aspect, but she's...
Yeah, I feel like
she's a Ravenclaw. Oh, Merida.
Yes, okay, so this one was
If you
hard.
could change your fate, would you? Okay.
Questions to answer.
1, 2, 3.
Slytherin.
Ravenclaw.
What did you say?
Slytherin.
Okay, I said Slytherin.
Yeah, I said Ravenclaw. Because
whenever someone says it something.
Well, no, because, like, okay, I had a really hard time with
No,
Merida.
I had a hard time with her, too.
Me too.
And, like, I saw Ravenclaw and Slytherin, and I was like, she didn't seem cunning enough. Like, she's all about herself. Like, she's very much internally.
She wants to
like,
change her fate, which is
ambitious, and it's about her.
But she doesn't want to have the husband. She wants to shoot for her own hand because she is a very individual person, and she's very smart about the way she does things, because, like, she had to find a way to get out of that whole wedding thing, and she's like, you know what, I'm gonna shoot for my own hand.
Mm-hmm. The fact that, like, she, like, goes behind her parents
and
makes her more Slytherin.
Yeah, I feel like she's a very sneaky.
Yeah.
She's a sneaky princess.
She's a sneaky princess. She's also a Pixar princess.
Alright, so we're going with Slytherin for...
We're going with Slytherin.
Slytherin for Merida? Alright.
Elsa.
Okay.
Gonna do Elsa.
I found this one easy, I think.
Okay.
I had this right away.
Nope, I was struggling.
Ready?
Ready?
1, 2, 3.
Ravenclaw.
Yes,
I wasn't struggling that much.
Because she's
very individual.
She's so
and, like,
inward and, like...
She also learns
smart
self-love by the end.
Yeah,
and I think that's important.
And she's also, like, she's smart. We're gonna get married. You just met him.
Yeah, she's like the one who's like,
she's
wait,
hold up, wait.
You can't marry a man and you just met.
We're gonna do Anna now.
That's my favorite one.
Little Miss Anna.
Anna.
1, 2, 3.
Gryffindor.
Yeah, she's a Gryffindor.
I, like, almost put her in Hufflepuff.
I thought about Hufflepuff too,
but then I literally thought about how she just does stuff.
Yeah, she like
she
goes
just
out
jumps
into
off
the
cliffs,
fights wolves with like a guitar.
She's just like, yeah, let's
like her whole relationship with Hans, and like
Elsa's
like literally like, wait, are you thinking about this? And she's like,
no,
it's true love.
So now we have to make way.
Make way.
Moana. Okay, guys. I thought this one was the easiest one for me.
1,
I don't know.
2, 3.
Gryffindor. Wow, I'm glad that ended on a great note.
She jumped into a volcano.
Yeah.
She did jump into
a land of monsters just to prove a point to Maui.
And she sailed across the sea, not really knowing
how to sail.
Yeah, that's basically the most Gryffindor thing you can do.
Probably.
And just hitting a demigod with an oar.
Yeah. Like, yeah, she basically meets Maui, who's like this demigod, literally.
And she's just like,
and she's
you're
just
gonna
like,
do this.
Listen. I think you did a good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, that was a good job.
Thank you.
We'll have to bring it back for more videos.
Okay.
Yeah, so let us know if you like this video and if you want us to do more of this kind of thing.
We like sorting people into houses.
I didn't mention it in the intro, but we got this video idea from a video that Thomas Sanders and BrizzyVoices did.
Yeah. So, if you like this video, you should subscribe to see more of our content.
You can click right here on Lindsey's
zone. Area.
In the zone.
And you can subscribe to our channel and where we do all of our cool videos about fandom related things.
Yeah.
Or you can click on Lindsey.
Other Lindsey.
And you can subscribe to her channel, where sometimes we do some really cool travel video things where we go on exciting adventures.
And if you would like to see some of Jocelyn's content, you can click right there.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out my life, so we'll be doing that in video form.
All right.
Sounds about accurate. And I will be